Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Benson coming to you with another week of virtual learning. This week in second grade phonics and grammar, we will be doing Journeys, Unit 6, Lesson 27. In phonics, we will be discussing words with OO as in book, and grammar, we will be discussing adverbs. Begin with our spelling and high frequency words for the week. For homework, remember you have to practice writing each spelling word 3 times each on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Choose 5 spelling words to use in a sentence on Tuesday. Choose 5 high frequency words to use in a sentence on Thursday. This week, your spelling words are number 1, took, 2, books, 3, foot, 4, hoof, 5, cook, 6, nook, 7, hood, 8, wood, 9, stood, 10, shook, 11, crook, 12, cookbook. For our bonus words, we have number 13, good, number 14, look. This week, your high frequency words are number 1, air, number 2, pretty, number 3, cried, number 4, try, number 5, hold, number 6, window, number 7, he, number 8, pictures, number 9, car, and number 10, funny. Here's your first learning target. It says, I can identify and use words with the inconsistent but common spelling sound correspondences for as in book. Again, that sound is as in book. Remember, boys and girls, the sound that we are working on this week is the sound, like in the word book. The sound, like in the word book. Let me hear you say the sound. Yes, the sound. Here on this slide, I would like for you to click on each of the videos. As you are watching the videos, be sure to make sure you are listening very carefully and paying very close attention to the sound that they are working on and the words that they are reading that have the sound that we are working on this week, which is the what sound? Yes, that's correct. The sound, like in book, will come. All right, boys and girls, now that you've had an opportunity to watch those videos and have a chance to practice the sound that we're working on for this week, which is the sound, now you have an opportunity to practice reading some more words, seeing more words that have that sound. Remember, not all of these words will have the sound that we are working on this week, but they have words that have sounds of words that we've practiced in the weeks before. So this is a great opportunity for you to practice the sound that we're working on now and gives you a good opportunity to practice reading some words of sounds that we have done before. Remember, take your time. Row number 1, the words are took, hand, foot, room, hoof. Row number 2, nook, nice, brick, shook, crook. Row number 3, wood, foot, stew, cook, good. Sentence number 1, I can feel the air coming in the window. Sentence number 2, he can chop all of the wood over there. Sentence number 3, there are a lot of pictures in the book. See if you can, students, find the high frequency words or words that have the sound for that we're working on for this week. See if you can find those words in those three sentences. Okay, boys and girls, now it's your turn to practice using words that have the sound as in book. On this page that came out of your reader's notebook, they want you to choose a word from the box that will correctly complete the sentence. If you look at the words in the word bank, read those words first and then choose the word that will correctly complete the sentence. Okay, boys and girls, at the bottom of the page, they want you to find two words that rhyme with cook and two words that rhyme with good and write those words below cook and below good. Remember, we're looking for two rhyming words. Okay, boys and girls, here's more practice with words with as in book. What they want you to do on this page is they want you to read each clue and choose the spelling word that matches that clue. So remember, you read the clue. For example, let's look at number 2. It says to make food. What would be a word that means to make food? Yes, correct. Number 5, cook. To make food means to cook. So you can complete the rest of the page using those spelling words from the box. Okay, boys and girls, moving on to our grammar lesson. Before we do our lesson, we have to take a look at our learning target. Our learning target for grammar says, I can identify and use adverbs in sentences. I can identify and use adverbs in sentences. Okay, boys and girls, we've come to another slide where you have to look at a YouTube video. This particular video is talking about adverbs. It's going to explain to you more about what adverbs are, and we'll come back together on the next slide. Now, here is a you do. Okay, so here you're going to take your time, read the sentences carefully, and you are going to underline the adverb in the sentence. Again, remember that an adverb is a word that describes a verb. Adverbs can tell about how something is done. Look at the two sentences in the box. The first sentence says, we lined up quickly. So I ask myself, how did I line up? Quickly. Yes, quickly would be the adverb that is describing how you lined up. The next sentence says, we got off the bus slowly. You ask yourself, how did I get off the bus? Slowly. Yes, slowly would be the adverb. So now it's your turn. The directions say, read each sentence. Think about the action. Remember, the action is what someone is doing. Then underline the adverb that tells how the action was done. Number 1, the bus driver spoke loudly. What did he do? Spoke. How did he speak? Loudly. So for number 1, you would underline the word loudly. That would be your adverb. Now you practice numbers 2 through 8. Okay, boys and girls, here's more practice with adverbs for you. Remember, adverbs can tell how or when someone does something. Think about the action that the person did. Is it telling how they did it? Is it telling when they did it? Those are the two questions that you have to ask yourself as you are reading each one of these sentences, looking for the adverb that tells how or when. That's for numbers 1 through 10. At the bottom, it says choose the adverb or adjective that best completes each sentence. Underline it. So here you have choices. Underline the choice that will best to help complete this sentence correctly. Okay, boys and girls, we have come to the end of our lesson for the week. So let's go back and review our lesson. Remember, review means to go back and look at or talk about something again. So let's think about what was our sound for this week? Yes, our sound for the week was as in book. What else did we discuss this week? Yes, in grammar, we talked about adverbs. We know that an adverb is a word that describes an action that someone or something is doing. Find someone in your home, your mom, your dad, big brother, big sister, someone you can talk to about what you learned in this week's lesson. See you next week.